in Huntley, Illinois.
Playing with fire is part of the fun.
An outdoor grill from the 1950s.
The shape of that buoy is effective at controlling heat.
Proving a simple shape
One piece can create this whole grill.
could deliver a better steak.
Open it up, put your meat in, hear the sizzle, hear the crackling of the charcoal.
Well, this is the classic Weber grill. Started using one in the 60s on my parents' patio, and that's where my dad taught me how to cook, and I've loved it ever since. Playing with fire is part of the fun.
People have been cooking meat over fire since the Stone Ages. Around the 17th century, the Arawak Indians put meat and fish on raised stick frames to cook over a fire, calling it barbacoa. Over the centuries, barbecue grilling continued to evolve. After World War II, suburban grilling boomed. But these open brick grills didn't work so well. Then in 1952, George Stephen, a metal worker out of Chicago, was determined to save his steak from being scorched.
He could not control heat on his open grill that he used at home. That led to an idea.
The inspiration came from his day job, welding metal half-spheres into buoys for Weber Brothers Metalworks.
He saw the shape of a buoy that you would normally see out in the water and had the idea to cut that buoy in half and experiment on it to see how he could grill in it.
If he could cover the grill and trap the heat inside, George thought it would work more like an oven, cooking the meat without burning the outside.
The shape of that buoy was effective at controlling heat and allowed him to have a better grilling experience.
So he took a half-metal sphere, added legs to the bottom, and used the other half sphere as a lid, creating the first Weber Kettle grill.
And then the story starts from there.
Today in Huntley, Illinois, they make over 1 million Kettle grills every year.
There's been some improvements on the design and making sure that we're continually improving it, but in general, the basic design of the grill has remained unchanged.
The iconic grills are known for their classic bowl shape, and each one begins with a round, flat piece of premium cold-rolled enamel steel, known as a blank.
It was very surprising to me when I started here, just seeing the one piece can create this whole grill.
Here, blanks are stamped into the bowl-like bottom half of the grill. The press stamps 200 bowls an hour, 6 days a week. And Isaias understands the connection people feel for this one-of-a-kind grill.
The grill is very special to everybody, especially when you have it in your backyard and you can be able to open it up, put your meat in, hear the sizzle, hear the crackling of the charcoal.
Next, the bottom bowl goes into the bowl beater, where the lip is rolled to create a smooth edge. Then, 3 damper holes are punched into the bowl. Open them while cooking, and oxygen helps the fire grow. Close them, and the temperature goes down. From there, the beta welder fuses the handles with brackets and lead couplings to the bottom bowl. It's a scene straight out of a sci-fi movie. When the Weber grill was invented in 1952, it set off a national obsession, which for Dan meant his passion for grilling began before he was tall enough to flip burgers on his own.
For as long as I can remember, we had a couple of Weber kettles on our patio. My dad was a very dear friend of George Stevens, who invented the Weber kettle.
In 2002, Dan quit his job as a stockbroker and opened the backyard store to share his love of grilling and show off his vintage grill collection.
I have 13 here in the store, and then I have a few that I cook on at home. But I have a old Imperial Sequoia up there. Just got a 1975 red one that had never been used. And you see a Weber kettle, you know exactly what it is, that shape.
But before the grill can hit the store, it needs a lid. And the process for the lid is almost the same as the bowl. It starts with a steel blank that's pressed into shape. The edges are cleaned and then 4 damper holes are punched into it, creating a near mirror image of the rounded bottom half of the grill.
The circular shape really allows the heat to be distributed evenly across all surfaces in the grill. The lid does that as well, right? Containing the heat, making sure that it's evenly dispersed.
Next, the lid and bowl finally meet up in the coating department.
When you tell people where you work, their first reaction is, can I get a discount?
Meet Mike. He's been overseeing the enameling process for 8 years.
I do know my way around a grill. I grill probably 4 to 5 times a week.
Bowls and lids both get a porcelain enamel powder coating, which is made from a finely crushed glass. Then, as it travels through the oven, intense heat liquefies the powder, essentially baking the glass onto the steel, giving the grill a glossy black finish that can now withstand the extreme heat of cooking.
It's not an easy process, but the end result is a very high quality finish for our customers.
Then it's packed for shipping. Even with an explosion of grilling and barbecue products coming out every year, this odd-shaped Kettle grill from the 1950s continues to have a loyal following.
There are definitely connoisseurs, people who collect them. There's fanatics. There's Weber Kettle clubs. They gather, they bring their grills out. But it is something that I am truly passionate about.